kid, you know, and having a Texas business, like you enjoy a lot of Texas things. So what are a lot of things that like are close to you when it comes to Texas? And this can range from food, culture, anything.
We might be all day. Oh man, I'll speak on this. The business side of black and brown. Like people don't really talk about that a lot. Like
in the relationship too with them.
Yeah, man. I deal with a lot of Latino, Latin people, Spanish people, whatever you want to call them. I do a lot with them, and that relationship that we've developed over the years, it's been beautiful, man. Cause they right there neighbors. Like Mexico's our neighbor. Like literally, like people don't they treat it like it's another country, but it is a country. But like they're literally our neighbor. We can go, and the interaction between them on the business side has been so helpful to me. So I want to speak on that. The like food and stuff like that. I mean, go all day, bro.
Barbecue.
I love Mexican food. I love the seafood. I love Gauss. Everybody talking about that Gauss got brown. I'm like, bro, it's the beach, bro. Like, it's the water that we have. We gotta enjoy it. Unless you want to go back and forth to Florida all the time, then you gotta enjoy what you have.
Right.
Like, I love the culture. I love the seawall. I love getting on the ferry, going to the other side of Galveston, like where people don't even know about the other side of Galveston, like where the beach house is at. Love doing that. I love the culture of the screw culture, like 713. I remember freestyling on lunch tables, like literally, like bro, like didn't know what I was talking about. I'm coming down, about to come through. My name Drew, chopping up at the school, like that. We used to do that all day long, bro. Like we appreciate the whole culture as a whole, especially me. I love the athletics like that we have. We have thoroughbred athletes in Texas, bro.
In every sport.
Like in every sport, track, basketball, football. I remember at my school we had literally like 2 or 3 pros from different sports. I'm like, straight out of high school, like in baseball you can go. So like, you know, we had 2 go for baseball and football. They like, nah, this dude gonna be a pro. So it's like I went to LaPorte High School, by the way. Shout out to LP one time. But 4-time district champ state. Okay, anyway. But nah, that's that. I appreciate Texas, man. When they say we do everything bigger, we really do, in a sense. Now, don't get me wrong, like we have some faults too, but I knew wherever I went to college, I was coming back to Houston because I love it that much, man. I love the opportunity we have, especially in the business. You only have to pay sales tax, bro. Like, in business, you only have to pay sales tax. So what else you gonna do? That's the wild, wild west right now in Texas, bro. Like, you see all kinds of stuff pop up, like, and it's because of that. Like, they have to pay state taxes and sales taxes everywhere else. In Texas, you pay sales taxes, and they like, nah, that's cool, y'all, you make your money. Like, that's gangster. Like, what, like that's what Cowboys did in Wild Wild West, bro. Like that's, I love that. Like, so that I can go on and on about what I love about Texas, man, just because I am from here, but in the culture that we have developed, like I was telling y'all earlier, you know, with the screw culture and the Bun B, and, you know, like the OGs, that salute to the OGs, but it's also time to develop a new Renaissance era, like my man was saying earlier. So yeah, like, but anyway, bro, I can go on and on about that, so don't even hold me accountable for telling you all the things I like about Texas. So.
Whipping up a brick with my ice on, trapping, I'll call y'all for payphone. Got out of the mud, can't hate on me. Went to go get it, can't wait on it. All of my bitches like Kendall. I might eat it if I land named Jenna. Plus, say I'm the quicker with the chickens. Real shooters got a chop in the sprinter. Whipping up a...
What would be you guys' favorite team from the city right now?
Astros. I've always been an Astros fan, like from a very young age, so it's gotta be the Astros.
From the city, man, I'm a piggyback with you, man, on that one, Astros for sure. Just cause I don't really keep up with the newer Astros. I guess it's really my fault for not, you know what I'm saying, buying in. I know they had a really good year last year.
Yeah.
And I was proud of that. But, you know, I go off with the Bagwell, Biggio, Caminetti. Like, yeah, that's my guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when we get those jerseys in, oh, dude, I'm like,
I can't wait to see those pinstripe jerseys, man.
Bro.
I need like one that actually fits me now. I got a Clemens one from when I was like 10 years old.
Dude.
That just doesn't fit me.
like, if it's an XL, I never said nothing. I'm hiding for myself, because I know I will sell it if it's in front of me. But yeah, Astros for sure, man. For sure.
And like getting back to the Whataburger conversation, you
Okay.
talking about the variation.
Yeah,
And
man.
so what would be your favorite meal, or both of you guys' favorite meal on the menu?
From Whataburger? Man, I got two favorites. I got see, they don't even have it anymore, man. I got pissed off. I got mad at the lady. I was like, why do y'all not have the honey mustard jalapeno chicken sandwich? That shit is good. I don't even fuck. Nobody says that. Between that and the patty melt, man, like, what can you go wrong now? Make sure you don't get a cinnamon roll, because that's too much bread. Like, you eat a cinnamon roll, patty melt, like, you're gonna be sick. But like, between the jalapeno honey mustard chicken sandwich and the patty melt, can't go wrong. I don't care what nobody says. But what about you, man?
I'd have to say the honey barbecue chicken strips.
Okay.
With a patty melt.
I haven't had it.
It's pretty good, but I mean, I'm not a huge Whataburger fan.
Okay.
I mean, I don't eat there that often. Because, like, where I'm from Sugar Land.
Okay.
So, at our local Whataburger, if you go there after 10 o'clock, you're liable to just get put into the back of the squad car.
Really?
It doesn't matter who you are, you're liable to get put into the back of the squad car. They just look for teenagers out there.
Okay.
And so,
that type of deal.
that's
That
why I
makes
don't
sense.
like Whataburger, you know, some bad memories associated with Whataburger,
yeah.
so I'm like, I don't want that.
Well, you gotta understand, some of those kids be really toasted by the time they get the Whataburger. Like, no, I have to eat
That's
right
me,
now.
though. Yeah.
Right.
That's why I don't
Falling
like
off,
it.
on, like, damn it, can't get in the door, like, let me get in number 8.
That's
Like,
why
you know?
I'll just go down the road, go to Taco Bell, no cops.
Right. That makes
Because like at
sense.
the Whataburger, you can go inside and everything, and so they're
Chill,
sitting in
yell,
there, and they'll
drunk.
see you eat and just.
Right.
It's over from there, man. Slap the cuffs on me. Let's go. So that's why I don't like Whataburger.
That makes sense.
For sure. So what's your like favorite choice of cuisine when it comes to
Tex-Mex, man. Tex-Mex all the way. Like, I'm glad I live in Texas, because if I lived anywhere else, I wouldn't be eating as good as I am now. Because like I might not look like it, but I eat. You know, I eat a lot, and I probably eat more hamburgers than I do like Mexican food. But that's why I said I don't like Whataburger, because there's 1,000,001 other places I think that have a better quality hamburger.
That makes sense. Man.
But fast food wise, probably the best hamburger we have in this area.
That's why I was getting at with the Whataburger. Like, dude, where else do you get your burgers from?
Yeah,
Because
on such short
you're not eating
notice.
them at McDonald's. Disgusting, bro. Like, what? I know you're not eating Burger King. Be suspect too sometimes.
Yeah,
so like,
very
what you
suspect.
watch?
I'm like, Whataburger's like pretty close to what mom cooks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can ride with Whataburger. So yeah.
For sure, man. And as we trickle down to like the last question of the interview, we like to, always ask these 3 different questions on your mind state. So like, what are 3 goals just for this year alone when it comes to Imperial?
Imperial, man, what's crazy is that we already completed about 4 or 5 of them. I can just speak on I remember we had, I went to Free Press last year, and I was like, I went with Trey. Actually, matter of fact, we just kind of piggybacked and went to it, got some free tickets somehow. And we was like, yo, we gotta be here next year. Everybody here has a champion jersey on, like, and it was like, okay, we kind of spoke into existence now. And Trey has his own thing now, I have my own thing. And kind of Imperial kind of went to, he was like, nah, we gotta go to Free Press. Went to Free Press, and that was a goal. That was one goal that we was like, nah, we gotta do it. Did it, and it came out phenomenal, man. The feedback's been crazy. People have been coming into the store from Free Press, so it was like, and we were like, I don't know if y'all even saw it, we were on the Houston Chronicle for selling jerseys.
Wow.
Yeah, the brick foam jersey is on the Houston Chronicle. Yeah. I'm looking retarded in there. I'm like, I don't know. I think I had 2 drinks. Maybe that's what it was. But check it out though. It's on the Houston Chronicle. Like, you can see the red brick foam jersey with the champion. Like, they were getting their jerseys from our stand, and it was kind of a good feeling, man. For just to see a goal and go get it and actually be successful from it. Another goal that we already did was the South by, man.
Right.
South by was crazy, and it was when we took the truck up there, it was like, whoa, what the hell is this? Like, what is this? Like, this a truck full of like that bait, bro? Like, that's, bro, what is that? Like, that's people's reaction was like. And once we did that, it was like, that was a goal we set back in November. Like, now we got to go to South by and dominate it. And that's what we did. We had Vintage Frames come by, Corey Chappelle, that owns Vintage Frames. He was like, dude, this is dope as shit I haven't seen. And that's Vintage Frames, bro. Like, that's that dude.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, man, he's done a lot for himself. Shout out Vintage Frames, man. He's doing very well in Montreal. And then from there, that was the second goal we accomplished. So I was like, dude, like we're talking the goals and literally doing them at the same time. Like we were saying the goals and doing them. And then the third goal, like you said 3 goals, so was to open up another store. And like literally June 27th, we'll open up another store. So it was like, okay, those 3 goals is what we set out to do, and we've done them. So it's like we need some new goals now. But that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. The ultimate goal is to get to Japan. That's the ultimate goal. I know it sounds so out, like landish, like, nah, Japan, what?
Matto. Water dripping icy. Do my day like Spike Lee. But next can't roll the whole thing. Serve it to a high beast. These hoes, they worse than dolphins.
So, what are 3 things that fuel your creativity?
Excuse me.
3 things that fuel your
Fuel the creativity. Whew. Man, sports for sure. I look at how each great athlete that you see, the LeBron James, Steph Curry's, the Cam Newtons, and how they dominate a game, and how they dominate in their own right, like they dominate in their own will and skill, and their own creation. That's how I try to do the business. I literally like, nah, LeBron did this. I'm like, let me write this down. That was special. I use that sport background that I have. Matter of fact, let me tell you this. I don't know if I told you this. My dad played at Iowa State. He was drafted by the Washington Bullets. He averaged like 25 a game. Was a Big 8 Player of the Year twice. My mom was UH, and she's the second leading scorer here. And UH had like 1,800 points here. So that's where my basketball background comes from. I need to explain that because people like basketball, like sounds close. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but from sports, my team and how we push each other, we set goals against each other. Like, nah, like I'm gonna say this week. I'm gonna do this week. Let me see what I can do. Like in between those goals, like, nah, we gonna brief on TV. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's open up this. It's just from the team competitiveness. It creates creativity. And then I guess from just the culture, man, we're so into this now. We see like, okay, damn, there's another store that just popped up. Oh, it's just another, venture that popped up, or like, especially like in LA where they're so competitive with the vintage stuff, and New York. It's like this brings us to like, it's like right here. Right. Like round 2 could be right here with this. If I look at it like, oh, no, it's right here. But that competitiveness, like, it brings a creation of like, nah, we want to be the best store. Now, it's creating a culture where it's dope because it's like these stores are competing against each other, and then eventually it's gonna be like, nah, it's just dope. Like, it's no more competitive. Everybody is dope in their own right. But from me looking at IG or Twitter or from this and that, and even stores within Houston, that it's like we're not competing with each other, but we're creating. It's like we're in the Renaissance era, so really we're not competing, we're creating. So that's like just the pioneer part of it is causing creation. So like that's dope to me, man. Just to to stay motivated with the creation. So hey, man, we're excited. We're excited for like what the direction is going. It's definitely fast paced, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So.
Sure, man. And finally, when it comes down to the way you want your legacy to be, or the way you want, Imperial's legacy to be, like, what are 3 things that you strive to do on a daily basis to complete that legacy?
I know it sounds so cliche, but to really get better every day, and whatever it is I'm doing. If I'm doing an annex, the annex needs to have the best stuff possible within the city and the country, like that people can come by, can be affordable, and just in every aspect of the business, like if it's affordable, if it's reasonable, if it's rare enough, that makes it the best. You know what I'm saying? That makes it marketable, or whatever you want to call it. That it creates a, what am I trying to say? It creates a dopeness about the store. It's like, nah, this is the best. This is the best. Like, this is the best I can have. And it's so close that it's like, I don't have to go to LA anymore to go shop what I want. So that's number one. Legacy-wise, it's just, it's a hard question for me to answer because it's been asked to me before and I couldn't answer it.
Right.
Like, cause I feel like I'm still building, and people they laugh at me all the time. I'm like, you don't even know what you're doing. Like you really don't. You're so in it, you can't even look at it from an outside perspective. So like the legacy question, I probably have to answer years down the road. But I just feel like whatever I've done, whatever I'm going to do, just say that Shogun was great at it. Like whatever it could be music, fashion, jumping jacks, whatever. Like it could be whatever. Like just say that he was great at it. If you can't respect that he was great at it, then what did he do that didn't make it great? So that he can improve and make it great. So I just want to be great at literally everything that I'm trying to do. So you said 3 things. So I mean that pretty much sums it up for me. And I couldn't give you the third one, but that's just like legacy-wise. That's where I'm at right now with it. And the greatest part about the store, like just to improve the store every day. I know this is the last part what I'm gonna say, but I know where I'm going, it's eventually gonna lead into something big in Houston. Like something eventually, I know how they look at the Princes. Like that's how they look at, like, nah, you gotta go through Jay Prince to get this done. That's how it is in Houston. Like that's how, especially the music industry. Ask Drake, ask anybody that comes through. If you don't recognize the Princes or Jay Prince in his own right, then you might not make it out. Like that's how it is. Like that's how it is. Like everybody knows that. Now I don't want to be like, nah, you gonna go to Shogun, you gonna die. But like I need to be eventually a part of something, especially because what's gonna happen if it's not like that, people from the outside are gonna infiltrate the culture. Right. And LA, New York, Houston is dominant enough to have its own culture. So eventually it needs to be like, nah, who's that coming in? Oh, they want to do what? Bam, 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 go from there. And I'm open-minded, so it's not if you dope, come on. But if you're trying to infiltrate the culture on to where we're going through the Renaissance era, we're putting in this work, and you think 10 years later, then you can build off our work? Nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I'll leave y'all with that, man. It's been a pleasure talking to y'all.
Oh yeah, most
definitely.
sure.
Appreciate it a lot.
You know, just bring more of the Imperial crew over here, man. You
Yeah,
know, this is the start of something new, the Texas Tea Podcast. Gregory Harris, Waylon O'Day with Drew Park of Imperial Houston. Make sure you visit the Annex grand opening on June 27th. Doors open at 8:30, right?
8:30, yes sir.
At 30, so it'll be high end, select pieces that you can't find anywhere else in Houston. This will be streamed on Modern Life Mag. You are what you read.
Yes, Lord!